Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Westman for Adapt Your Life. I wanted to spend a little time reflecting about the Adapt Keto Events. These are Saturdays where people who are following a keto diet get to meet local keto experts, and they don't have to travel far. They just spend a day in their area and learn from the experts who are already in their area. And about a year ago, we started putting on these Adapt Keto events, and I have to say that it's just a pretty incredible year. The tally was that we were in front of about 2,500 people over the year in various parts of the country, and to get people together who are doing a keto diet, who are all feeling better, who want to share their stories, it's electric. So I hope you can experience a Adapt Keto event in the future. We want to continue them. I want to say a huge thanks for the volunteers who came out to put the events on, to the speakers who took their weekends and also gave talks and listened to the whole keto talks and inspiration stories. The inspiration stories is a new idea that I want to continue with every event I do if possible, and that is you get to hear the transformations that people have gone through. And there were times when everyone was just in tears because of the moving stories that we've heard. A couple of the highlights, there was a boy whose mom told his story of losing weight and feeling better, and I looked at him. He was in the front row with me. I said, "Is that you?" And he said, "Yeah, that's me." Another story was from someone who'd had polio as a child and had gained weight and was in an electric wheelchair around her house, and now walked up onto the stage without even a cane. So the transformations that can happen are really pretty amazing. And when you think about it, it's just by changing the food. So the Adapt Keto events are a pretty amazing concept. I remember my founder of Adapt Your Life, Glenn Finkel, coming up with the idea, and I wasn't quite sure, and now I'm sold. What a way to help continue the grassroots movement of the keto diet, and I hope you get the chance to come to an Adapt Keto event in the future. Thanks to all of the speakers who came. We started in North Carolina and Virginia, went out to Vancouver, and then we're in the Midwest, Chicago, St. Paul, Terre Haute, Indiana, and then we were in the South with Nashville. Dr. Ken Berry came to that one, with Nashville and Tampa and Atlanta, and then we just finished a sweep of Texas with San Antonio, Tempe, and then in Raleigh, North Carolina as well. And when you get from 150 to 350 people together who are all doing the same thing, having often gone against what they were taught or gone against what their doctors told them to do, it really is an amazing experience, and it's a shared common experience that we all have had. One of the first things I do is ask people to raise their hands if they're following a keto diet, and of course everyone raises their hands, and then how much weight people have lost, and everyone's lost some weight because most people do it for that. But I've actually learned about some new medical problems that I didn't know would get better because several people have told me their stories as I've traveled around. And I hope to take that information, assemble that information, and get it into the medical literature, because this is a grassroots movement that's changing the academic view and will change the research that goes forward. Again, thank you for coming out to the Adapt events, for volunteering, for speaking, and a special thanks to the Adapt team for making the trip to put all of this on. I hope to see you next year at an Adapt event.